What's up, you guys? AKT Baby back with another video. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. If you guys watched the last video that I did, get to know me with my brothers, you guys probably know that they tried to expose me as an alcoholic in that video, which is not true. It's not true. Anyways, so I'm here today to just actually give you guys a story time and clear that all up. I actually got inspired to do the story time from when I saw a tweet on Twitter, and it was like a timeline thingy where people were talking about their first experiences getting high, getting drunk, and I was like, why don't I tell you guys my story too of the first time I ever got drunk? And this story is actually in two parts. I don't know if I should tell you guys two stories. One was in high school, one was in uni, and I think I'll just tell you one. So I'm going to tell you guys the one that the first time I got drunk in uni. And this story is actually going to blow some people's minds because they've never heard the story before. But anyway, so let's get into it. How the story goes is that my first semester at uni, things were happening, you know. I was excited to be in uni, I was excited to be around people like my age mates, you know, my age group and whatnot, because I've been at home for a while doing nothing. So I was pretty excited my first semester. And so anyways, so there was this night where I can't remember what it was, but we usually do like concerts in like different times in the semester. We were having a concert and it was techno that was performing that night, and everybody was like, you know, techno wasn't even really playing there, so nobody was like interested in, well, I mean, other people were interested in like going to the concerts just because of party sake, but I guess I was not interested in seeing techno. So me and some of my friends, we decided that we'd go out, just have some fun by ourselves, you know, drink a little bit. So we went to the school club, and that night was actually, it was actually an interesting night. We played drinking games, we talked, we said some funny stuff and whatnot, and you know, the drinking game we were playing, for some reason, I don't know, I always just ended up being the one who had to drink. So I was just drinking and drinking. I mean, I was having fun, so I was just fooling everybody to drink and whatnot, and then it hits me. I realized that I can't stand on my 2 feet. This story is actually really funny, you guys. I was rolling on this was like a public area, a public club, like a swimming pool, you know, they have the restaurant side and whatnot, and I can't remember, I think this was like maybe 9 or 10 p.m. 10 p.m. or yeah, 9 or 10 p.m. and I had gotten really drunk, you guys, really drunk. And so I was doing all kinds of stupid shit. I was just walking around, I fall on the floor, I roll. Even like guys that was like working in, like, you know, the beginning, like where you, what's it called? Where you pay, like after you have like ordered your food and whatever, where you pay shop. The guy that was working there was just looking at us and everything. I was trying to tell me like I should calm down, I should compose myself and whatnot. But you guys, I was not having it. I was like on another dimension. I went kind of. This story is so embarrassing, but I went and I was actually disturbing the guy, and I was actually like supposed to like, you know, take your money and give you your receipts and whatnot. I went, I was pushing him, you know, I was like just playing with him basically, and just like pulling on his suit. I even asked him to stand up. I sat down on his chair, and then his chair was like, you know, those spinny chairs that like go around. that like turned round and round. So I was just there and I was spinning, I was shouting, whoa! Oh my god, you guys, if this was any other night that a concert was not happening, that place would have been packed with people, and that would have just been like really, really, really embarrassing. And so yeah, we got into the car and I was still misbehaving, I was tapping on the windows. Yes, I don't even know how to continue this story because like, I'm getting so embarrassed telling the story right now. Anyways, we get to campus and like the roads are basically like blocked and whatnot because this concert was actually happening on like the roadside. That was where they chose to have their concerts for some reason and block the whole roads. So yeah, so we had to come down and we had to walk. And immediately I got down, it was like everybody that I went out with went their way. Yeah, this is where shit gets real. You know, so in this concert, there are like people like all around, you know, partying, yay, techno, whatever. People are like vibing and whatnot. And I get down from the car and there's like everywhere is just dark. The only lights I can see is the lights from the stage. I can barely even see Techno's face. All I can see is just some light-skinned guy just performing and just doing rubbish on the stage. And I just remember feeling very, I don't know, I was looking for somebody that day. Okay, actually I know what I was looking for. I was looking for my boyfriend that day because I already told you I was coming back. So I was looking for him. And then I go around, you guys, I start like walking to everybody in the crowd, like going in their face, going, have you seen, like people that I don't know, people that I know, just asking them like, have you seen my boyfriend, I'm like, you guys, this is not even just normal asking. I was in their face, like, this is what their face, I was like this, are you guys seeing? So people were like, what is this babe doing, and then I see my freshman year roommates, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I think I'm a little drunk. And then she's like, okay, just chill, just calm down, you know, chill with me, let's just enjoy this party. I'm like, no, that I want to go, that I know that I'm really, really drunk. If I stay here, I'm going to start doing like really stupid stuff. Like I could actually feel the madness just developing. And I was telling her, I'm like, no, we need to go to the room, we need to take me to the room because I can't walk on my own. Like you need to take me right now. She's like, okay, cool. Just give me a second. I don't know, I think she was working that night or something. But she was like, okay, cool, just give me a second and then we'll go together. You guys, the moment that babe turned around, I took off. I do not know why I was running, you guys. I don't know why. I will remind you guys, where we're having this party is on the road, and like the road basically has like green land everywhere, like grass space. So I'm literally just running in the middle of the field and just running like to the other side. And I don't know where I'm running to. I just know that I'm running and I'm trying to get to my dorm room because shit is about to get real, and I just need to run real quick to my dorm, which was a very terrible idea because I was not even running straight. I was running just in the middle of grass, and it was really ridiculous because my roommates now gauged that I had taken off and she was running after me, and I don't know, the whole situation just became so funny to me, and I think I was just even running more just to see how far I can run. I don't know guys, I don't know. I just know I was running, and then I get to like the middle of the school, like where the cafeteria is and whatnot, and then I stop. And then she catches up with me. She's like, why are you running? I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I'm just running. I feel like running. And then she's like, okay, let's go to coffee shop and let's get water. Yeah. I was like, I want to drink water. And then she's like, oh, let's get water. We get water, you drink water, you'll be fine. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go and get water. And then we get to the coffee shop, and she's like, I think you should stay outside because you're way too you're way too drunk to go inside. People are gonna start asking questions and wondering what's going on. I'm like, okay, you're right, I'll stay outside. I don't know. I don't know if it was just, atmosphere, I don't know what I was feeling. I don't know what was going down, but once my roommates entered the coffee shop to get me water, I just started bawling my eyes out. I was crying and crying and crying. And I don't know why I was crying, you guys. This story is just really ridiculous. I was just crying and crying and crying. I even sat down on the floor and I was crying. Mind you, guys, this is like the coffee shop, the cafeteria, where people are walking past, people are walking through, like people are walking and looking at me on the floor like, is that girl okay? And then my roommate comes out and she's like, why the hell are you crying? Why are you on the floor? And then that's when I even start crying more. I don't know. Start crying and whatever. I don't know. I don't know how, but then my boyfriend shows up. I think my roommate called him. But like he shows up and he's like, what the hell are you doing? And what? Yeah, so he was just yelling at me and screaming at me, and I was like, I wasn't having it, man. I was like, why is this boy going to shout at me? Like I'm in a good mood actually. And then I just remember getting like really pissed off, and I just remember like trying to walk back to my dorm. You guys, this was so funny, you guys. Trying to walk back to my dorm. And I was wearing no shoes, you guys. I took off my shoes. I was trying to take off my clothes, and my roommate was trying to stop me. She was like, what are you doing? We're in public. I'm like, why? What's the big deal? I'm hot. Can I just take off my clothes? And she's trying to stop me from taking off my clothes, and then we're just walking back. And I'm trying to walk away, but my boyfriend's still holding me. He's like, where are you going to? You need to calm down. And then he ends up taking me to like sit down somewhere. I remember one of his friends actually came to sit with us, and then he asked me, he starts asking me all these questions. He was like, Tari, I was like, yes. He's like, are you drunk? I'm like, duh, like, why would you even ask me that question? And then he just keeps quiet, and I'm like, and I just end up like falling asleep on the bench in like the middle of the school, right there. I fell asleep. So I woke up at like 2 a.m. or something. I went back to my bed. So that is the story, you guys, of the first time I actually ever got really, really drunk. And that's the reason why I don't drink. Because first of all, I don't even like the taste. First of all, I don't like the taste. Second of all, I do a lot of stupid, random shit. So I stick to wine. What I always say, when I always tell people that I don't drink, I just drink wine, they're like, how do you drink wine and not drink like other alcohol? But I don't know, it's just not for me. I don't drink it. You guys stop asking me when I go places, do you want to drink? I don't want to drink. If you have wine, offer it to me. I would gladly collect, but not offer me anything else. I've had like terrible experiences. Terrible. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me that I don't have to control myself. But anyhow the case may be, I just don't. So that's just the story behind it. And you guys should not be thinking that I'm an alcoholic, because I'm not. I just like wine. Thank you guys so much for listening. That was my little, story time to when I first got drunk, really, really drunk, and the reason why I don't drink. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed that video, please leave a comment down below what you think, whatever, and if you can definitely relate to that situation, you should also leave a comment down below. And subscribe to my channel. Also, I realized that I'm forgetting to say this at the end of my videos. You guys follow me on social media. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen. Just follow me on social media, and I'll see you in my next one.